Okay, here we are working on the live stream setup. So before we begin the live stream, I'm actually on revivalchurchphelan.com. If we scroll down, we'll see that our live stream is set to display on the actual homepage, and there's a countdown timer for that. Right next to it, we can see that there is a Browse Sermons tab. So I'm going to go ahead and open that now. And it's going to look something like this. Sunday sermons, and then you're going to see them by the date. And right now they all have the same image. We can change that image to match the Sunday sermon graphic. So let's just say June 7th. We'll click on that. And that service, whatever that was about, we can change the display here. So we're going to go ahead and go back again to our home page. So if we click Browse Sermons, this is what will pop up. Okay, just kind of a brief overview for you. Now we're going to go into Subsplash, and we're going to go ahead and log in as our login information. All right, now you're on the home page, and when you're on the home page, the only thing you really need to be messing with regards to the live stream and any of the content associated is going to be underneath media and then live. So now that you're in live, just going to give you a quick overview. This is the upcoming streams, so it's already set to stream every week, so you don't have to set that up. And then our recent live streams that had just happened, which again was the 7th, the 14th, and the 31st, which should all be on the website. So I'm going to go back to the website just to show you the 31st, the 7th, and the 14th. Okay, so those are those corresponding videos. So if we want to edit them, we will click on them here. But before we do that, we also see that the next stream begins in 3 days, 21 hours. That's up here. If we go back to the website, we could see that that number corresponds here. So this is that live stream, the upcoming live stream. So if we want to edit just that one, we'll go ahead and click here to edit it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to where you would connect Facebook for this. So Sunday service. And you could see if you just walk through each of these tabs, it's scheduled for this time. And then the stream type is always going to be live. And then syndication is really where you want to go. So you're going to hit connect Facebook. When you do that, it should pop up to your Facebook. You'll log in and follow those promptings. I won't do it here in this video. We will walk through that in a separate training together. And YouTube is already connected. Chat is on and push notifications are on. This is the basic information about a Sunday service, so we won't change any of this or the artwork. Okay, now let's go back to this live tab, which brings us here. So our upcoming streams are going. And if we want to change the graphic and the title information regarding the past live streams, we'll go ahead and pick May 31st. And now that we're here, we're going to just go ahead and scroll down. First thing we want to do is change the artwork to match that baptism artwork we had from that Sunday. So we'll click on square and you'll upload the image here. And I don't think I have any pictures on my computer to show you, but let's just say you uploaded one. I'm going to pretend this is an uploaded one. Anything that says baptism. I'm not seeing anything, so we're just going to go ahead and pick something random if I don't see a baptism looking one. Alright, so I'm just going to click this one for reference, and we're going to hit apply to all image sizes and apply. So you'll see how they changed on the side here. That will change the artwork displayed. So going back to the website now, remember we're going to click browse because we're going to see those previous ones. Then it would change, because we're doing the 31st, it would change this image here to those stars. And then if we want to change the sermon title, what we do back in Subsplash is instead of saying Sunday sermon, we'll type in whatever we want. So baptism sermon, and then description. This Sunday we discussed ... so on and so forth. Then you'll add a speaker tag. In this case, the pastor speaking was Dr. Robert Grand. And if there was a scripture reference, we can go ahead and put it here. Topic would be baptism. And then we'll go ahead and make sure everything is good. And we'll hit save. I'm not going to do that because it's going to change everything. But essentially, that's what you would do to make those changes on the website. So I'm going to go back to the library now, where we were in the very beginning. And that should pretty much summarize the live stream setup and Facebook connection. That's it. It's pretty simple.